Good morning, children. Good morning to everyone. Today, we are going to start a chapter called Python Pandas. You all know CBSE has revised the syllabus. So, our code is the same code, that is 065. So, here I just presented what is the thing, the syllabus. So, already you have studied in 11th standard informatics practices. So, what they need here means the learning outcome. So the end of the lessons, once if you completed this lesson, you can able to know what is series, what is data frame, and how to create the series, how to create the data frame. And with this, what are all the various operations you can able to do, all this you can able to see. Then visualizing the data using relevant graph. So with the data, what you have created with the series and data frame, you can able to represent the graph. Then you can create or design a SQL query. So SQL means already in that also you might have studied in 11th standard, structured query language. So that you can design, how you can design the structured query language using the aggregate function. Then this, you know that SQL is a database, that is a backend. So from your Panda, how you can import the data from the database or export the data to the database. Okay, so export and import the database and Pandas. Then learn the terminology related to the networking and internet. Identify the internet security issues and configure the browser setting. Then the societal impact of the internet, that we are going to study. That is the learning outcome. Once if you completed the whole book, these are all the learning outcomes presented by the CBSE. Then in the next slide, they have given the distributions of the marks. So here now we have only 4 units, not 5 units. Before we have 5 units, now we have only 4 units. So the first unit is data handling using Pandas and data visualization. So what you are creating with the Pandas data, that you can do the visualization with this. So for that, 25 marks. So the unit 1 contains 25 marks. So you no need to worry about the periods, practical, all that. So the unit 1 contains 25 marks. Then the unit number 2, that is database query using SQL, that again 25 marks. So overall out of 70, the first 2 units contains the 50 marks, that is data handling using Pandas and data visualization is 25 marks. Then database query using SQL is again 25 marks. So getting passing mark in IP is not so difficult, because only if you are studying this SQL itself, you will get the passing mark. So scoring a good mark, that is above 80, is very easy to, from this IP, you can increase your overall percentage. Okay, then again we have 2 more topic, 2 more unit, that is introduction to computer networks, that has 10 marks. Then societal impact, that has again the 10 marks. This both are the theory chapter, easily you can read and understand. But the teachers will teach you, but still I'm telling, once if you read itself, you can easily able to understand the thing. So the first chapter, the first unit is data handling using Pandas and data visualization. So again, the unit-wise syllabus here it is given: data handling using Pandas1, database query using SQL, introduction to computer networks, societal impact, then the project work. So this project works contain 30 marks. 70 marks is for your this 4 unit, the theory chapter, and the 30 marks for your project work. This project works not only contain 30 marks, along with this, you will do your record work also, practical record. Okay, so that together it's considered as a project work, 30 marks you will get. Now the unit 1, what are all the things, what are all the topics under there in the unit 1, that is the data handling using Pandas 1. First is the introduction to Python libraries, Pandas, matplotlib, that is mathematical plot library. Then data structure in Pandas, in this data structure series and data frames. Then how to create the series, the creation of series, ND array, dictionary, scalar value, and what are all the mathematical arithmetic operations we can able to do, and what are all the functions and how we can able to work with the series. That is called the selection, indexing, and slicing. Then data frame creation from dictionary of series, list of dictionaries, text or a CSV file. So CSV means comma separated values, that is called the CSV file. So this is like your normal Excel file only. You can create a Excel file using the text editor, any text editor, either it can be a WordPad or a Notepad, but while saving, you have to save the file with the .csv extension. So you can open that file in your Excel, that I will show you. But just here, and while giving the introduction, I am just telling that. So it is very easy in Excel. Means each time you have to press the tab key to move from this one cell to another cell, or you have to use the mouse. But here, when you are using the text editor, each field you can separate with the help of the comma operator. So while saving that, it will saved in a row and column manner. It easily you can open in your Excel file, that is called the CSV file, comma separated values or comma separate values. And display iteration operations on rows and columns, add, select, delete, rename, head and tail functions. Already the head and tail function we are going to use in the series in the same way in data frame also. Then indexing using label, Boolean indexing. Then import and exports the data between the CSV file and the data frame. So we will create a CSV file. After creating, we can export that to data frame, or sometimes the value what you have in your data frame that you want to take to the CSV file. So both the way, vice versa, import and export you can able to do. Then under that unit 1 only, we have a data visualization. That is purpose of plotting, drawing and saving the following types of plot. Like the normal graph in Excel we used to do, like that way. With a Panda also, you can able to do the graph, line plot, bar graph, all that histogram you can do. You can able to add the labels, the elements to the graph or the chart, you can say, that you can able to do. So adding the label, title, legends, all that you can able to do here. So now what we are going to study means we are going to study only these two parts today. That is introduction to Python libraries, Pandas and Matplot. Then the data structure in Pandas, series and data frame. So slowly we will go. So no need to worry. So today we are going to study only these two topics. Okay. So introduction to Python libraries, Pandas, Matplotlib, data structure in Pandas series and data frames. So first thing, data handling using Pandas1 in that Python library. So library means normally we know that we have a lot of books, one room will be there, in that more books will be there. Whenever we need for reference, we can take that and we can use it. Like in the same manner, we have a Python library. So library means it is already present there. We are not going to create, it is there. When we need, we will use it. That is the meaning. So Matplotlib is a comprehensive library for creating static, animated and interactive visualization in Python. So with the help of this interactive things you can able to do. So always the picture speaks more than the words, isn't it? For that purpose only we are using this static, animated and interactive visualization. It is used to create two things. One is develop applications quality plots with just few lines of code. No need to write a big things. If you want to draw in some other language, you have to write 100 lines. Means here with the 2-3 lines in Panda, you can finish it with the help of this Python library. Okay. Then use the interactive figures that you can able to zoom it or zoom out. All that you can do. Later you want to update. All that you can able to do with the help of this. We can customize and take a full control of line style. So we can able to only one style. No, it is not like that. In which way you want to represent your plotting, the line style, all that you can able to do, the font properties, then x-axis, y-axis, all that things you can able to customize the thing. As well as not only customizing, you can export that. Export means from one place to another place. Sending is called export, isn't it? So you are creating something in your Pandas Python library with the help of the matplot library that you can use it in some other place where you need, or you can use as an embedded thing. Embedded means like for example, I can say in Excel, you can able to open your Word document. Like in the same manner, in your Word document, you can open your Excel. That means already you are in one application. Inside that application, you are calling one more application. That is called embedded. Like in the same manner, you can embed to a number of file formats and interactive environments. So this is the Python library matplotlib. Now Python library Pandas. So what is Python library Pandas? It is the most famous Python package for data science. Mainly the Panda is used for data science. So data means, you know what is meant by data. The information, the collection of raw informations are called as data. So which offers a powerful and flexible data structure that make data analysis and manipulation easy. Pandas makes data importing and data analyzing much easier. Panda built on packages like NumPy, Matplotlib. So this NumPy now they have removed from the grade 12 syllabus. It is there in grade 11. So to give us a single and convenient place for data analysis and visualization work. So mainly for data analysis purpose, data science. Okay. Now, what are the basic features of the Pandas? First thing, data frame object that help a lot of keeping track of our data. You can able to track your data with the help of this data frame object. Then with the Pandas data frame, we can have different data types all in one place. Like we know what are all the different data types we can use it. Like integer, character, float, string. String means, what is the difference between string and character? Character means a single letter. String means a group of characters is called as string. Then date and time. Like that, all different data types, you can use it in one single place with the help of this data frame. Then Pandas has built-in functionality for like easy grouping and easy joins of data and rolling windows. So like for example, you want to find the average or you want to find some mean, median, all that you no need to calculate. Suppose you want to find the mean, then you have to add everything, total sum of all the observation divided by total number of observations. That is mean, isn't it? So you have to calculate first sum, then you have to divide by that, then only you will get the mean. But here it has a built-in function. That means Panda is already having the function called mean. Just you will call that mean inside your program where you need. So that is called a built-in functionality. So it makes our work easy. Then good input-output capabilities. Easily pull the data from MySQL database directly into the data frame. So you have stored your data in MySQL that you want to use in your data frames using Pandas. You can easily pull the data from MySQL to data frame. Like in the same manner, from the data frame, easily you can send your data to the MySQL. Then with Panda, you can use PAT-say for R-style syntax. So what is this PAT-say means nothing but describing a statistical model in Python. So you want to represent the data, the statistical way, then you can use the Pandas R-style doing the regression. So R-style PAT-say for R, it is an app. So with the help of the Python, you can Pandas Python, you can able to do that. So describing the statistical model in Python, that is called PAT-say. Then tools for loading data into in-memory data object from different file format. Python will store with extension .py only, py, but a different data object from the different file format, you can able to load it here. Then data alignment and integrated handling of missing data. Like while creating a data, while entering the data, some of the data values you are not aware or you don't know at the present, but you want to enter the data. In that situation, you can keep that as a missing data. Later when you have, you can enter the missing data. So that possibility is available using this data alignment and integrated handling of missing data. Then reshaping and pivoting of data sets, label-based slicing, indexing, subsetting of large data. So slicing means one big data is that you want to make it into small thing, that is called slicing. Then indexing means in SQL we say primary key, no? Like the same manner, with the help of the primary indexing value, we will subset the data. So that later we will study. Now these are all the features, okay? Then label-based slicing, indexing and subsetting of large data sets. So these are all the some of the features of the Python Pandas. Then data structure in Panda. So in Panda, we can create a data structure in two ways. One is the series, the other one is a data frame. So the two important data structures of Pandas are series and data frame. So what is series? So from the name only, we can easily understand that series means one after the other, isn't it? That is called series. So series is like a one-dimensional array-like structure with the homogeneous data. So homogeneous means same. That is called homogeneous. Same thing is called as same type of data. So series is like a one-dimensional array-like structure with a homogeneous data. So here one example they have given like 78, 45, 12, 89 and 56. So while seeing this, you can understand all these are some numbers. So numbers of integer type, isn't it? So the following series is a collection of integers. So all are same type of data. So, and it is stored in a single dimension, one dimensional array. So what is the basic features of this series means? The first thing, it is a homogeneous data. And second, the size are immutable. Once if you declare the size, you can't be able to change the size. The size is immutable. The values of the data is mutable. If you want to change the value, you can change the value, but you cannot be able to change the size. This is the feature of the series. It is a homogeneous data. The size is immutable. The value of the size is not immutable, and the values of the data is mutable. Then the next is the series. Now the data frame. So it is a two-dimensional array. So series is a one-dimensional array. Data frame is a two-dimensional array with a heterogeneous data. There it is a one-dimensional array with a homogeneous data, but a data frame is a two-dimensional array with a heterogeneous data. So here you can see now, see here, serial number, admission number, student name, class, section, gender, date of birth. And here if you're seeing the admission number is integer, but the student name is of group of character, that is a string type, and this is the date type. So that is called the heterogeneous data. Different data types of different type of data you can store here in data frame. But in the series, you can see all are of numbers that are of integer. That is why it is called as homogeneous data. And here it is called as a heterogeneous data. And the basic features of the data frame is heterogeneous data, size is mutable, and data is also mutable. Okay, this is the questions can come like this. What is the difference between the series and the data frame? So series is a one-dimensional array. Data frame is a two-dimensional array. And series is a homogeneous data. Data frame is a heterogeneous data. Their size is immutable. Here size is mutable. But in the both the places, the similarity, if they are asking, both are datas are mutable. In both series and data frame, datas are mutable. Datas are mutable means, suppose for example, this particular child, Nidhi Mandar, child has shifted from the section A to B. So I want to change that. That is called the data. So I can change the data from A to B. That is why the data is mutable in both the case. The similarity between the series and data frame is datas are mutable. And the difference is that is a series is a single dimensional array, data frame is a two-dimensional array, and series is a homogeneous data frame is a heterogeneous data, and series size is immutable, but here size is mutable. If you want to delete or you want to add one more column also, you can add here. But the similarity is in both data is mutable. So today up to here we studied. Again, just one more time I will repeat here. The first thing what we study is Python library Panda. Okay, mainly for the data science purpose. And it is very easy to use a single and convenient place for data analysis and visualization, not only for the analysis purpose. The what you have analyzed, that you can represent in the visualization work. Visualization means nothing but with the help of the Python pandas plot, you can represent that in a graph or a chart manner, you can show. Then the features we have studied. After that, two things data structure in pandas is there. One is the series, the other one is a data frame. Series is a single dimensional array and data frame is a double dimensional array, and series is a homogeneous data and that is the heterogeneous data. Okay, so today we have studied up to here. Then in the next class, the continuation of these things we can see. If you have any doubt, you can mention in the comment box. I am always ready to answer to you. Okay, thank you. Bye.